so relaxed. I find my needs in 5 places. I ain't ever need to leave, huh? 5 stations. I got my kitchen in my room.
What's up, man? It's your boy Carlo Banger here from the desk of Making Noise in the Kitchen. You know what I mean? I just want to take this little time out to give a shout out, a huge shout out, and a rest in peace to Chef Jack Chaplin. And he's been had a channel on YouTube for years now. I think it's like been over like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? It's called Cooking with the Blues. His restaurant was based out in Connecticut. And man, I've been following this dude for so long. You know what I'm saying? And I found out that, last night he had passed away due to complications from a heart surgery, a triple bypass that he had in September, I believe it is. You know what I mean? When coronavirus had happened, he wasn't filming in his restaurant no more, but he was still putting out content. You know what I mean, cooking in his house and still, keeping things alive, you know what I mean? And so, of course, it slowed down a little bit. It wasn't the best, there were still great recipes, don't get it twisted. But it wasn't, you wasn't seeing him in his element, you know what I'm saying, with his sous chef and everything like that. And so it was like, damn, New York need to hurry up and get back to normal, you know what I mean? And when it got back to normal, my plan was to go out there and check it out. And I really wanted to go out there and bring my best friend Nick to the restaurant because, man, when I found this dude like 10 years ago, he reminded me of my best friend Nick's father. You know what I mean? A beast at the Italian food. He's a bigger man. You know what I mean? And just his happy attitude and how he was always loving to give somebody something. You know what I mean? Or he wanted somebody walking by to taste this. You know what I mean? It reminded me of my best friend's father, and that's why I really started falling in love with this dude. And his food was just off the chain. Straight saute cook. I mean, he did it all, but a lot of the recipes there was like saute, and it was off the chain, man. Like a lot of his recipes, I wanted to dig in harder and get into this whole culinary zone. He's part of the reasons as well, but you know what I mean? Like he reminded me so much of my best friend's father, you know what I'm saying? Michael DeGrazia, man, and it was very nostalgic to watch his videos, and especially in Connecticut, because that's just like a hop, skip, and a jump from where we were in New York, in upstate New York. You know what I mean? It's like we would always be out there. You know what I mean? And I remember memories of being younger and riding out to Connecticut and passing the WWF, you know what I'm saying, studios. I say WWF, I don't say that WWE. We pass the studios and everything, and it's like every time watching this show, and then you see it be snowing, and he be wearing the Carhartt jackets all the time. He was a huge Carhartt fan, and that was like, damn, this dude is real New York right here. It's Connecticut, but that's like New York, you know what I mean? Whatever, New England, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I just, I saw that last night. It hit me crazy. Like, it is interesting because I actually found out off of a friend on Facebook that I didn't even knew him, and they were like friends. And yeah, man, it was shocking, you know what I mean? But damn, he was like 62, 64 years old, something like that, and he passed away yesterday. And much condolences to his family and the whole crew at you know what I mean, Cooking with the Blues and Daddy Jack's, Chaplin's restaurant. And, man, hopefully they still, because after the coronavirus, he chose not to open it just yet still because, he was for the safety of others, you know what I mean? And, man, what a bummer, man. Such a great chef, man. Great chef. And 62 for me is young, man. That's young. But, just know that, his wife and his family and everything, just know that there's people in this world that he touched, man. And, yeah, he definitely, inside, I would watch his cooking show and just saw how it was just like off the cuff. Boom, they was in the restaurant and it didn't matter. It was no breaks, making nothing fancy. He was just cooking it, and the prime focus was the food. And, man, his food was always off the chain. And, yeah, man, sad day in the culinary world, but straight up, just want to take this little time from the Making Noise in the Kitchen office You know, from our family to yours, our condolences. You know what I'm saying? What up, New York? Staying there, and hopefully, you know what I mean, that restaurant still stands on top. And I mean, he has an ill sous chef. She could take over and do the damn thing. I know she could. So handle that business. But yeah, for real, for real. From making noise in the kitchen to Daddy Jacks and Chaplin's and cooking with the blues. Y'all in our hearts, y'all. Rest in peace, yo. For real. For real.
I got my kitchen in my room, my basement. I got a